Alrighty, well, welcome everyone to another great episode of Our Parents' Basement. Thank you for joining us once again on your Thursday evening. I am very excited to be here, even though we are. Hold on, let's stop this introduction for a moment. What's wrong, Jason? You're making a face. You good?
Yeah, I'm good, good.
Okay. As I was saying, for those listening audio only, Jason made an expression. I was like, "Uh-oh, what's wrong?" But we're good. So, anyways, yes, like I was saying, welcome everyone to Our Parents' Basement. We are here to entertain you once again on your Thursday evening, and I'm excited to be here. Before we really dive in, I have to give a shout out. This episode has been sponsored by the Video Game of the Month Club. They are a very cool organization. You should definitely check them out. So thank you, Video Game of the Month Club, for the sponsorship. And yeah, hope we do you proud.
Well, I'll tell you what. Have you
that?
ever just you get a chance to get those curated games? You know what I mean? The group of games somebody puts together along with your interest, just a box of games and sends them to you. And it's a subscription service, which is cool. So you don't even have to be ready. They're just like it's like Christmas 12 times a year. Just games, just retro games of your liking show up. You go through there, you pick the titles, or excuse me, the styles of games you like, the systems that you have, whether you like RPGs or fighting games or sports games or whatever else, or you can turn those sports games off and they just won't send you any, which is groovy because really nobody needs Madden. Right. Nobody needs Madden 99. I mean, they just don't. So you turn those off, you pick the ones that you would like. You can even check off the ones you don't have. So, or excuse me, the ones you have, so you don't get doubles. So check it out, man. It's $35 a month, but if you send them the code OPB for Our Parents' Basement, they'll give you $10 off your first box. So there you go, $25, and you give this thing a shot. If you don't like it, you cancel anytime. If you do like it, keep them coming, man. They send good games.
Yes. I think one of the earlier episodes, maybe 2 weeks ago, you did a reveal.
Two weeks ago, we unboxed one. We got some good games, man. We got I said Batman Returns for the Super Nintendo. We got Hook for the Super Nintendo. I got Sonic 3 in there and something else that I can't remember off the top of my head. Good stuff, quality games. And it's not just,
Not that garbage sports
the Madden 96 NCAA basketball that you find in thrift stores. Those are quality games that are well worth your money. So check out videogameofthemonth.club. Give them code OPB. They've got a little contact us at the bottom, say Our Parents' Basement sent us. That way y'all can get $10 off your first box and we can get paid.
We appreciate that. We need money. We need money to keep this thing going. Well, as Jason pointed out, that is a really cool gig. So I recommend it and he recommends it. And if you haven't noticed already, we are missing one person. Charles is not here. He is working on some stuff for his photography class, which is awesome. So he is with us in spirit. And as you also all know, I am Philip, and I will be doing some of the talking today. And I did not get a chance to ask Jason, how's it going this evening?
Man, I'm doing well. I'm a little rushed. I'm not gonna lie, just a little.
Yeah, me too.
There's been a lot going on today. A whole lot happening today, and just got to get settled. Settled down to just hang out with the boys and do the things that the boys do.
I saw you throw back a cold one. Is that helping you?
Oh yeah, I just wish I would have got another one because this one's almost thrown.
Is it Yingling?
We just got it like earlier this year. They just started selling it west of the Mississippi River.
All so right.
It is the oldest brewery in America from
I know that.
Philadelphia. Yeah, it's delicious stuff, man. It's
so good. Stuff. Yeah, I saw the green bottle. I'm like, I think he's drinking Yingling, and I was right. Clearly, I'm an alcoholic. So, or the S. So tonight we had an original plan for the three of us, but I think we'll save that for another episode. Instead, Jason pointed out that there was a Nintendo Direct not too long ago. I was probably busy doing stuff, so it completely slipped under my radar.
Like 5 o'clock today, so I mean, it just happened.
Yeah,
it's like 3 hours fresh.
So what was I doing 3 hours ago? I can't remember what I was doing 3 hours ago. Probably leaving work, going to the Y, and then getting dinner. So yeah, I was not.
It's kind of difficult. 5 o'clock's not a good time because folks are driving.
Traffic.
You can't watch the Nintendo Direct on your phone while you're driving.
No, that'd be stupid. I mean,
Like if
It
you're a
might be.
passenger, it would be sweet. Like if you're in the
Yeah.
carpool lane and somebody, Steve's driving, you can pull it up and like, holy Steve, can you believe this is happening? He's like, I can't look. I'm 10 at
Can't
2.
look. I'm driving. Doing
Yeah,
the
but
highlight.
tell me about it. Give me the Reader's Digest version. And I say, you know what? We don't want to do that. I'm not giving you anything. I'm going to watch this, and then you can tune into Our Parents' Basement later, and we'll tell you all about it.
Oh, I'm not sure who Steve is, but good idea, Steve.
Steve's a heck of a driver. I don't know Steve either. He's a hypothetical person, but he is very 10 and 2. He's very safe, and he drives in the carpool lane.
I gotta do a quick aside. I am also a 10 and 2 type of driver, but I think you kind of already knew that.
I can see that. You
Yeah.
definitely you get okay. I've never been in a car when you've driven, so this is what I'm just
You have once in Louisville.
Oh, okay. I take that back. All right. This is how I picture you driving. You get in, you fasten your seatbelt.
Yep.
First, you might start it before you fasten your seatbelt, depending on how hot it is. But then you adjust your mirror, you check both mirrors, and then you put it in gear. And I'm probably not far off, am I?
You're not far off. The mirrors are usually adjusted to my liking, unless someone else is driving for some reason. But mirrors are always set. Seatbelt is always on. Then turn the car on. Then adjust the air, heat, whatever. Because mirrors are usually good to go, and then turn on NPR, and I'm on my merry way. So, yeah, you got it almost right on the money there.
People that listen to NPR always drive 10 and 2.
You're
not going to find an NPR guy that's like, got the window down, elbow hanging out,
doing
just at 12 o'clock. That's not the NPR guy.
No. When you drive, I see you just, laid back, one hand on the steering wheel, other hand like behind your head, or holding the back seat type of thing, maybe going 10 above the speed limit at most. Nothing too crazy because you have a family. But
I got a driving record. That's more. I'm a 12 o'clock driver, or I'm at like a 10 o'clock with the elbow on the side, like that one elbow hanging on the window sill.
On the window sill, yeah.
And then kind of doing that thing. Yeah, that's I'm a one-handed driver because the other hand is doing other hand things. It might be the radio, might be adjusting the air. It might be picking my nose. I don't know. Probably not picking my nose because I'm not gross, but I don't know, scratching my butt. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's doing other hand things. It's whatever the other hand needs to be doing.
Taking a drink.
Taking a drink, maybe texting because I'm not safe.
Remember, we at OPB do not recommend texting at driving. So
this is a true story, and this may get me fired one day. Who knows? But I have a company vehicle that I drive, and I am super safe when driving that. I'm not 10 and 2, but I will not text and drive. My phone stays in my pocket, or it a lot of times it's plugged into podcast, so it's in the cup holder. And this is because I'm in a company vehicle. I'm so paranoid that I'm not gonna lose my job. So I plug it in, I put it in the cup holder. So you won't, if I'm driving home, it's 20 minutes that there's no reaction out of me. Nobody, like the world could burn down and I will not know because my phone will not be touched. But if it's in my truck, if I'm driving,
yes,
and I'm texting, I'm Facebooking, arms out the window,
doing some Snapchat,
it's yeah, I'm not above it. I've probably sent a selfie.
I love it. Well, something to look forward to in a couple of weeks, I'm sure.
Man, oh yeah. So that'll be a long drive. So I'm sure I'll have to check Facebook sometime on the way. So
definitely. But anyways, so as we were saying earlier, while Steve was in the passenger seat, he was looking at the Nintendo Direct highlights, and we're going to do the same. We are going to talk about what was revealed. I have a little bit of a list here, which I think is pretty comprehensive. So, there's some stuff to go over.
Oh, for sure, man. They started this thing with one of those deals that kind of made you went, huh? Really? Are you sure?
Say what?
The very first thing that they started with was Luigi's Mansion. I'm like, oh, no, they're making Luigi's Mansion 3.
3, right? Yeah.
Okay, this guy's super excited. I loved the one on the GameCube. I loved the New Moon on the 3DS.
Nice.
Phenomenal games. Love them. Cannot wait for this. I just hope I'm always worried when they come out with an old franchise that they're going to gimmick it up. Like I'm going to have to hold the stupid Joy-Con out and shine the light instead of doing it with the joysticks like an American should. But I don't know what America had to do with that. But
I love it.
I'm really, really looking forward to it. It will be fun. Those games are so much fun. So that's what they started with, and immediately I was like, "Oh, Nintendo, you have my attention.
You hit me.
You,
Yeah,
you
hello.
really have my attention."
Now, I never played any of the Luigi's Mansions.
Are you
Are they
serious?
more stealthy or are they more actiony? How are they?
Well, it's its own kind of game, man. It's not stealthy because you're not really sneaking around. All right, here's the premise, and this is the Reader's Digest version, so there's much more to it.
Okay.
Since you've never played it and you are a gentleman who do you still play your 3DS?
Yes.
If I can find a copy for a reasonable price, I'm bringing you in the next 2 weeks. I will bring you New Moon. I think everyone should play it. I love it. But that's only if I find it used, so don't get your hopes up. These people don't deserve new. But
CIB.
Yeah. This is for the experience, man.
Yeah.
Anyways, you go through this mansion, which is haunted with the ghost and whatnotery, and they're really cartoony type ghosts. Luigi's very scared. He's got this vacuum cleaner called the Poltergust. I think it's 5,000 in the New Moon. In the original one, it was the Poltergust 3,000, maybe. Anyway,
that's so cute. I love that.
It's freaking adorable.
Yeah.
So you shine the ghost with your flashlight, and that kind of startles them. They go, bang, the little bell goes off, and they get shocked. And their heart shows up, and you have to hit them with the vacuum cleaner, and you suck them up in the vacuum cleaner. That's the dumbed down version, the Reader's Digest version of it. Super fun, super exciting, cool boss fights. There's a couple spots that are kind of difficult towards the end of the game, but it's very different. It's not a Mario game. There's not run and jump and there's very little, if any, platforming.
Okay, cool.
I'm not even sure Luigi can jump.
Really? That's so interesting. Does he slide like he usually does? Like he has bad traction?
Yeah, he's kind of slippery. He's a little slippery. But that's Luigi. He's a slippery guy.
That's Luigi, yeah.
So it's an excellent game. I'm kind of shocked you've never played it. If you had a GameCube, I would definitely suggest you find a copy and play the original.
All right.
But because the GameCube controls work a little bit better because you have the C stick.
Oh, that's for the light?
For the I believe it's for the light.
Okay.
So, but you can it's just for looking around because you hit one of the shoulder buttons. I hadn't played it in a long time. You hit one of the shoulder buttons to go between your light and between your vacuum.
Okay.
So,
well, here's to a hopefully awesome Luigi's Mansion 3.
Oh man, that's going to be so much fun. I'm excited for that one.
Sweet.
Let's see.
What else you got?
I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and blow the wad on this one because this is what had me excited. They announced their online and a few more details for it, and the one that really excited me was the Nintendo Switch games, that the NES games that are downloadable for the Switch. And these games, they come with your year subscription, which the year subscription to the Nintendo Online is $19.99, which in my eyes, and just this guy's opinion, is super reasonable. I think so. Yeah, I think it's very reasonable.
Oh, well, did you want me to?
Well, I was pause for your input.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm kind of at an impasse with this. The only reason that I really would want to do online with Nintendo is so I can play Smash with other folks. But I always thought that the online stuff was always free.
Well, it always was, but let's just be real. Let's be really real. PlayStation charges for theirs, Xbox charges for theirs, they're both $60 a year.
Well, PlayStation, no, that's the PlayStation Plus you're talking about, right?
But to play any games online now, you have to have the PlayStation Plus.
Wait, what? Really? See, PS4, I'm so behind with online stuff.
Yeah. PS4, you have to have PlayStation Plus to play online. So,
really?
So that it's not free anymore either. Nintendo, now they're doing their online. I don't know. I didn't get to see all of this part. I was doing like 9 things at once. I didn't hear anything about their voice chat. They really need to get that voice chat fixed.
Okay.
But they have these NES games that come along with it. Now, this may not appeal to everybody, but to this guy, even though they're right there,
even though you already have them,
right over there, it's super cool to just be able to download these, to include these on their system. Plus, if I understood correctly, you can play these online.
So with other people, you mean? Like,
Exactly. Like
oh,
I
neat.
could play you at pro wrestling.
Oh, you kicked my ass in that so bad.
Oh, it'd be Starman, man, King Corn Con. Let me tell you, Fighter Hayabusa. I'll get you that back brain kick, son. But
Dude, that's good incentive. See, that reminds me kind of the 3DS Ambassador program that was released way back in the day, and I was part of that, and that was a damn good deal. God,
see, I
I think
missed that. I
10
didn't get a
NES games.
3DS in time to be part of the ambassador program, but
Yeah,
that was a very good deal. They gave away a bunch of games, didn't they?
yeah, 10. I think 10 NES games and 10 Super NES games. All of
And
them
they did.
download all, and they're all. I had my 3DS in the other room. I should have brought it and seen what games that came with it. But yeah, it's pretty
They did
awesome.
something similar with the Wii U. For early adopters of the Wii U, they had 99-cent games. Like there would be a different one every month, and it was
Oh,
like
neat.
Super Metroid was one of them. Like Kirby's Adventure was one of them. So it was cheap. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
they still charge you, but it was $1. I mean, you can't even buy soda for $1 or a bottle of water or a pack
Right.
of gum. So $1. Come on.
Oh, you know what? I think I missed the mark on that. I think it was 10 NES games and 10 Game Boy Advance games
Oh,
for
that'll
the
work too.
3DS. Yeah, either way though.
They were
So
free.
because the one I was playing most was the Baby Mario game where he's on top of Yoshi and going through
Yoshi's
all that
Island.
stuff. Yeah, Yoshi's Island. So I was playing that. I think I was playing the Game Boy version.
The
I can't
Game Boy
remember,
Advance
but yeah.
version of that has like you can do different characters.
I think
Like,
you're thinking of the 3D of the DS version. That's what has Peach and
oh yeah,
Mario.
that is okay. That is the DS
Yeah, and
version.
that game is hard, by the way. So whoever
Yeah, it
says
is.
Nintendo games are for kids, check yourself, player.
Child.
So
The some of the titles. I mean, there's soccer, there's tennis, there's
yeah,
baseball. Those suck. Let's just be honest. Those are just thrown in to up the number. But there's Super Mario Brothers, does not
yes,
suck. There's Legend of Zelda, does not suck.
right, right,
There's Balloon Fight. Balloon Fight will be excellent online.
yeah.
That's the
That's a
hidden gem, man.
perfect online game right there.
Absolutely. Mario 3, Tecmo
Oh,
Bowl,
nice.
uh, Dr. Mario, which will be fun
Dr.
online.
Mario Online. Yeah, I'm terrible at that one too.
I'm really bad at it
So
too.
bad at it. It's not
Here's
even
the
funny.
one. The one that really shocked me that's on here that will be a lot of fun for people that haven't ever played it. River City Ransom.
Oh yes, good one.
That's kind of a little bit of a deep cut, if you ask me. That's when you're getting Mario 3 and Legend of Zelda and Ghost and Goblins and Dr. Mario, then they pull out a River City Ransom. Really? They pull out a pro wrestling? Really?
River City Ransom was always fun. I could never get very far in it because I don't think I knew how to save my progress. But every time I loaded it up, I always enjoyed it. This
Oh,
was years and years and years ago.
did
But
you ever play the 3DS of River City,
no,
River
I haven't.
City
I haven't heard much about it
Rampage
actually.
or something like that?
Yeah, Retro City Rampage or something. River City Rampage,
I think that's what it was.
something. But yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Oh my gosh, that's
Good
a good
times.
game.
Sweet.
I bought that and I played all the way through it, and it has like a super dodgeball included in that game, which was
Nice.
let me expound a little bit. Now they've got 3 games coming every month with this 3 new games. So October gets Solomon's Key, which nobody cares about.
I'm not sure that is.
It's the sequel to it is Fire and Ice, which is excellent. Solomon's Key is difficult.
Is it a
Super hard puzzle. It's a very puzzle
game? Okay, gotcha.
From Tecmo.
Okay.
There's NES Open, the NES Open, which is that's a good game, the fun golf game, and then Super Dodgeball. A little bit of a deep cut,
Wait, are deep cuts good things or bad things?
Deep cut. Like when I say deep cut, I mean like the B side of an album. You know,
okay, yeah.
you know what I mean. Like the song that wasn't a radio release, but it's still really good.
Like
Only
Gloria
a
Gaynor's
fan would
"I
know
Will
about.
Survive" was a B side. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, like if uh there's a Corn song. I don't know if you the band Corn. One of my favorite Corn songs was never released. It was never a single. It's on the Untouchables album. It's number 7, I believe. It's called "Beat It Up Right."
Look at you.
So yeah, I was a big fan. I really liked that. I listened to that CD a lot. But that's a deep cut, one that not everybody would know.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like the old way of saying hidden gem.
Oh, okay. Sleeper hit, hidden gem.
Sleeper
Gotcha.
hit. There you go. Well, yeah, probably closer to like a hidden gem,
Hidden
something
gem.
that
Okay.
the average Joe wouldn't know about.
Okay. Gotcha.
So we got
Good
in
cut. I
October, they're
like
going to do Super Dodgeball, which there you go. November gets Metroid.
it. Nice.
And let's see, Mighty Bomb Jack, which sucks.
Never heard of that one
It
either.
was an early Tecmo game. Uh, it was an arcade game. You can jump super high, which I think you were supposed to be flying, and you collect these bomb or you drop bombs. I don't remember. I just remember the game sucks. And then one that I don't think it was released here for anything. I think it was just a Famicom game. Is Twin B.
Oh, yeah, I heard of that.
Yeah, it's
Neat.
once again deep cut.
Yeah, now I see what you're saying with deep cut. That's
Yeah,
pretty awesome.
it's
So
just
how does
something
this
that.
work? Like, once September, what, some day in September rolls around, you go to Nintendo, just pick
Well,
your pin or what?
they have a system or they have a deal how to go on here. You can go to Nintendo.com. They have their individual memberships
Okay.
that you can get. They say you can pre-order your membership cards from Amazon, Best Buy, and GameStop.
I hope they don't
You
sell
get your
out.
yeah. It's gonna be you're gonna go to the eShop and you're gonna buy it.
Just go to the eShop and
I
buy it,
would.
or
All right, this guy. This is what
okay.
I do because as we talked about last week, I'm on just a touch right wing nut job, just a touch,
Mm,
not like super crazy, but I don't like to put my credit card online if I don't have to,
I don't blame you.
because it was mainly because Sony got hacked so many times.
Yeah.
Sony, so I won't put. Okay, there's a combination of things, and it's not as much right wing nut job. That just makes a better story. I don't like to put my credit card on place PSN because hackers love to hack Sony. They just do.
Mm-hmm.
It gets hacked all the time, and the credit card get compromised, and it's a hassle to. I'm not as much worried about if the people getting my tens of dollars out of my checking account. They would be 100 air.
Yeah.
Um,
Look
I'm
out,
not as
Lexus
much worried about
dealership.
that as I'm worried about the hassle of having to replace my card.
Oh, and then answering all the security questions and
Right.
all that, waiting like the 2 week grace period and all that.
And
I don't
or
blame you.
the money's gone and you have to wait to get it back. It's
Yeah,
just
I see you. I get
it's
that.
just a hassle. And then I don't do it on Xbox Live because the Xbox is in my son's room, and I don't want him to be able to buy anything.
I don't blame you. I don't
That's
even
just
have
being a
Xbox, so
responsible parent. So I buy prepaid cards. Like I'm sure Isaac has $20 or whatever on the Xbox, or if he wants to buy something, he can buy a $20 game, but he can't spend more than that because
mm.
once it's gone, it's gone.
So
And
buy a prepaid card and then just go to Nintendo eShop is what they're
you go buy
suggesting.
a prepaid card and redeem your card on the Switch, and you'll be set. You'll be set up and ready to go.
Sweet. All right. Yeah. So you kind of convinced me to reevaluate all this online stuff. I mean, the only game I would play would be Smash Brothers, which doesn't come out for a couple of months now. So I wouldn't use it totally, but these free games sound pretty awesome.
They're definitely they're a plus for me. I was excited to see them, and now this is another thing that excites me because of me. They came out. They decided they were gonna. The Joy Cons weren't good enough to play these games. They're not. They're not that much fun. They're just Joy Cons. They're clunky. They're big.
Yeah.
They are doing NES controllers for the Switch.
Well, I'll be
They,
darned.
they slide in like little Joy-Con rails to charge them.
Oh, neat.
They're wireless, and they look identical to NES controllers.
That is so cool.
A 2-pack, they're $30 a piece. A 2-pack, $60, but I'm still gonna buy a 2-pack of them. And I think that's the only way they come is in a 2-pack.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
for 2 wireless controllers, I'm not mad at that.
Definitely not.
So I'm gonna be jumping on that. I'll be getting that 2-pack of controllers, and they look really, really cool.
Sweet. It seems on hit after hit so far.
Oh yeah, so that was the big news of the online is the games that you got and those cool controllers. Then they're gonna do like new Super Mario Brothers U Deluxe, another one of the Wii U games that people just didn't play because nobody bought a Wii U. It's a fun game, and if you didn't miss it, it's an excellent Mario game.
Oh, it's very fun. Yeah.
Super fun.
Couch co-op game.
Exactly. I might get it. I may not. I probably won't initially because my son loved that game. Loved it to the point that I don't care if it ever comes back on again. I had to play the first level or the first like 3 levels because this was when he was 5.
Sure, sure.
We played the easy levels over and over. You know how people feel about Barney? You know, people like our parents' age feel about Barney. That's how
The
I feel about that Super Mario Brothers Wii U.
because it's so kiddie, or
No, because it got played so many times.
oh yeah, it's ad nauseum.
Exactly.
So.
That's a yes. So me and him sat and played that so many times. I don't care if I ever get that acorn again.
Well, I'm
But
looking
it
down
is
this list, Turf, and the one thing I'm seeing that I just kind of perked up, the bullet point says Final Fantasy Extravaganza.
I knew that was going to get you.
So I'm seeing they're going to have Final Fantasy 7, 9, 10, and 10-2 HD. All the HD versions released for the Switch, and the remake or the upgraded version of Final Fantasy 12, the Zodiac Age, and let's see, Final Fantasy 15. It looks like, and a remake of Crystal Chronicles, and World of Final Fantasy. Oh my goodness, this is overload. I'm stoked by this.
Oh, we got Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon.
That's and that one too. Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, that's going to be spread out. I think over the rest of 18 and 19.
That's
So
fine.
that's not just going to be one day, and that's not going to be one. It'll probably be all downloadable, but yeah, it looks. If you're a Final Fantasy dude, that's awesome.
And the funny thing is, like I get in these kicks for various franchises, and I'm kind of on a Final Fantasy kick right now. So this really hits me right in all the right places. I just finished Final Fantasy X for the first time over the weekend, so seeing this news is extra exciting. And the Switch is killing it. I mean, you can play it on your TV, but you can play it, on a plane ride, on a bus ride. You can take it with you. To play Final Fantasy VII like that on the go, man, I'm excited.
That is absolutely. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be good stuff. Hopefully, and I wonder. This is kind of what had me thinking.
Yeah.
Is this Final Fantasy VII?
What's that?
Final Fantasy VII is supposed to be getting this remake for PlayStation, right? And then they decided it was going to be episodic. Then they decided, maybe it's coming, maybe it's not. Makes me wonder, did Nintendo just go, hey, just give us the PlayStation version. Let's put the PlayStation version out and get it out now and beat them to the punch.
Yeah, Nintendo was like, psst, hey, over here.
Yeah.
Like,
you got any more of them Final Fantasies?
Yeah, I'm not sure if that remake is going to happen or not. You know what? I am going to hold on to my good memories of the original version, and that is fine with me. So,
I'm kind of trying to hit the Google machine on this and see if it's going to be, the actual, like just the Final Fantasy VII that we know and love, or if it's going to be waiting on that other mess.
Well, there is kind of like an enhanced version of Final Fantasy VII on the PlayStation 4 you can download. You can play it with like there's a speed up option, so you can increase the speed of like battles and how fast you move. And there's like I think they call it like cheat mode option. Basically, all your characters are level 99. They're invincible. This is for those.
I'm into that.
Yeah, this is for those who just want to play it for the story and see the story stuff.
This picture that I found, and this is on Polygon, so pretty reputable source. Final Fantasy VII 2019 for Nintendo Switch and Xbox One. What did Sony do? Or are these already out? Is Zodiac Age and X and X2 HD, are they already on PlayStation?
Yeah, those are already there. Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
And so it's gonna be that one, that enhanced version that's on PS4 already.
The one I'm talking about. Yeah.
The one you're talking about is I'm just assuming that's gonna be the one for Switch.
Yeah, that's fine with me. I mean, to be able to play with all those options, that's good, because let's be real here. Final Fantasy VII on the PS1 hasn't really aged that well. It's pretty clunky. So having these quality of life improvements that's great.
Quality of life improvements. I like that.
QOLs, my friend. So what else do we have on this list?
Oh Lord, the Super Mario Party.
Oh my
I
god.
don't know if you're into the Mario Party games. If we
Thing
can play
is,
that
like,
online,
the computer is always out to get me in
I
Mario Party.
never. I don't know if you can play it online, but good Lord, you should be able to play
You
this. If
should
you
be
can
able
play this
to.
online, like acting like, hey Charles, hey Philip, y'all want to get on and play Mario Party?
You'd be like,
That would be
sure.
excellent.
Yeah,
That game is built for online play.
it is. It is. You know how Charles always says you can't play Darkwing Duck without swearing? Well, that's how I feel about Mario Party. You cannot
How
play. I
many how
cannot
many
play Mario.
friendships has Mario Party ruined?
Well, I only played it a number of times, so my friendships are still intact. But I've heard stories. I've heard stories.
Oh man, it's a they're fun games and I really like them, but
Yeah.
man, they will make you cuss and scream and give the dude next to you the finger.
Yep. Yep.
Let's see, we've got just going. Oh, they announced that Capcom beat 'em ups there's a beat 'em up bundle that's coming. They're Capcom arcade games like Final Fight, Captain Commando,
Oh, neat.
Knights of the Round, which
Oh,
is
that's a fun one.
isn't it though?
Yeah.
So those are all coming, and then there's going to be some other games, Armored Warriors and Battle Circuit that have never had a console release. So
Okay.
those are up to 4 players online and local.
Sweet.
Which
Sweet. Sweet.
I don't know why I'm getting so excited about these online games because I mean it's been nearly 10 years ago we were playing X-Men the arcade online and Simpsons arcade online on Xbox Live.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could play 4 player on those on Xbox Live, and I did, and it was a blast. I don't know why I'm getting so excited about like, oh, Nintendo games, we can play them online.
Yeah.
Which
Well, I think you just answered your question because for Nintendo games now you can play
oh,
online.
these are Capcom games. They're not
For
even.
Capcom games you can play
Yeah.
online with other people. It'll be a
So
new experience either way.
it
You know.
will be a new experience. It's going to be good. Then see, they showed off Civilization 6, which I don't give a six about.
Hmm.
Uh, ooh, oh, mm,
What's that?
they
Games?
showed off some Mega Man 11.
Okay. So I played the demo.
Oh,
And
I see. I did not play the demo.
I didn't like the demo. The stage that well, hold up. Like the stage that they give you one stage to play. It's for this guy Blockman, and like you know how like some Mega Man stages just feel so long, like
Right.
oh my god, end already. That's how his stage felt, and it was really there was so many hazards, like cheap death hazards. I'm like, geez, this is like Mega Man 1
Or
right now.
like those late X games, like the ones on PlayStation, you just had to or PS2. Is that how far did the X go up?
X8,
What was it on?
PS2.
Okay, those got to where you just had to memorize a level.
Yeah.
You couldn't. There wasn't skill involved. There was trial and error.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've started to feel like that. Now I finished the demo, I was like, ugh, screw this, whatever. But I thought, you know what? That was just one stage. We all have that one stage in Mega Man that we don't like. So I'm
But you
still
wouldn't.
excited
Surely
for it.
you wouldn't release that for the demo.
Well, I'm not sure what they were going for. And even before you start, there's a disclaimer that says, like, please note this game is still under production. Demo may not reflect actual gameplay. So maybe they'll fix something with it. Who knows? But yeah, let me know what you think when you try it.
I will.
Curious.
I'm probably not even gonna play the demo. I've got the game pre-ordered.
Okay.
Uh, I pre-ordered it before uh, Amazon quit their Amazon Prime discount, so I got that and like Smash. I think pre-ordered through Amazon. Still got that 20% off.
Oh, you remind me of something. Should I pre-order Smash just the game, or should I get like a special doesn't there like a special controller you can get too?
I think there's a bunch of different stuff. I know there's a Pro controller,
Okay.
Smash colored, which you do, you kid. You do whatever you want to do. I've
Yeah.
got a Pro controller. I wouldn't mind having another one because I think they're cool.
Okay.
And I don't, if I'm going to play locally, I'd like to have 2 Pro controllers. So I might get another one. I might not. I got I think I pre-ordered the GameCube controller adapter,
That's what I was thinking
and
of.
I'm
That's
not
what I
sure
need.
why.
You're not sure why?
I'm not sure why I did that because I'm not going to have 4 people playing Smash. Um, which
You
I
know what?
don't
The
know.
the Switch
Maybe I
controller is
will.
not that. That's a pretty comfortable controller, so I don't see playing Smash on that being an issue. You
I
know?
don't either. I just I grabbed that. I don't know. I think I got caught up in the mania more than anything.
Yeah, that happens. Yeah.
I got caught up in that. I'm like, oh, I need one of those. I need one of those. So I pre-ordered that, and I don't. I may cancel a pre-order on it. I've got one for the Wii U, and I think it works.
Oh, cool. Okay.
I bought the big Smash Wii U collection or collector's edition or whatever edition of it that had the adapter in it. So
it's
let's
crazy how
see.
big that roster is in Smash.
Oh man,
There's
I
so
can't
many
wait.
characters.
It's
ridiculous.
I'm not just the biggest Smash fan on the planet. I just I don't. It's not that I don't like it. I know people just get really. My brother, he loves Smash, loves it, and like you and your brothers, y'all played a lot of it.
Yeah, we
I'm
grew up playing it.
very casual when it comes to Smash. Like, yeah, it's fun, and I'll pre-order it and I'll play it and I'll unlock everything in it. But it's not if that was the only thing on the Switch, it wouldn't be a system seller for me.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean,
like Mario
I'm
Odyssey
gonna get it
because for me.
What was that?
Mario Odyssey would have been a system seller for me.
Oh, definitely.
Or Breath of the Wild, probably not.
Oh wow.
If that was all. I mean, I liked Breath of the Wild, but I wouldn't have spent $300 for $250 or whatever I spent on the Switch for it to play that one game. But I probably would have Mario Odyssey because that's my kind of game. Smash, probably not. Mario Kart, maybe.
Okay, I could see that.
It's just preference.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I just wanted to Switch because I saw what was coming up. But my first Switch game was Xenoblade 2. So,
I don't regret getting the Switch at all.
Oh no, of course not. It's amazing.
But it's a sum of the parts.
Yeah, definitely.
There's a bunch of really, really good games, but there's not enough games to make me want to buy a system.
I can see that.
If there's not one game that makes me want to buy the system, but the sum of the parts, it's definitely worth it. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I see you.
Like Breath of the Wild is very good. Splatoon 2 is very good. What's some of the Arms? Arms was kind of a shocker. Remember when we were watching we did the reveal thing special or whatever, definitely. And we watched it together. And we're like, Arms, tech demo. I bought that game. And it's really, really, really fun.
Is it really?
Yeah, I enjoyed the piss out of it. Loved it.
It's gonna be deceiving.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be very shallow and there's a lot of technique to that and a lot of learning the characters, and I was shocked. I'm glad I bought it. It was one of those that I kind of was on the fence about when it came out. I was like, okay, it's a Switch or Nintendo first party game. I'll go ahead and grab it.
Okay.
And I'm definitely glad I did.
Good.
All right, here's another game that's kind of late to the party. It's several years old, but it's going to be on the Switch, and I'm super pumped about it.
What you got?
Diablo 3, the Eternal Collection.
Oh, neat. Okay. No, you and Charles like that.
Oh, yeah. And I would suggest, sir, to go ahead and you need to pick it up as well if you have time. Not really story driven, but man, it's so much mindless fun.
Yeah, it's killing shit.
Tons of it.
Everywhere.
I didn't know that I loved dungeon crawler RPG type games.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that's kind of an oxymoron, RPG type games.
Oh, redundant statement, you mean?
No, yeah, not oxymoron, excuse me, a redundancy. So
role-playing game type game. I just got that.
Role-playing type games. So it's not super deep and like that is the dungeon crawler, but I loved that game. I loved it.
Right.
And I realized that Marvel Ultimate Alliance is like that, and X-Men Legends is like that.
Yeah.
These other games that I really enjoyed are that game. So
you'd really like, I think I mentioned this before, Lotus Wars for the Dreamcast.
Lotus Force?
Wars. Record of Lotus Wars, yeah. For the Dreamcast. Well,
remind me of that when we go to Retropalooza in Arlington, Texas at the Arlington Convention Center, October 29th and 30th. Be sure, doors open at 10 o'clock. We'll be there. We'll have a table. Be sure to check us out at Retropalooza 6.
You still have your Dreamcast, yeah?
Oh my gosh, yes. How many Dreamcast? Do you have a Dreamcast?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Everybody needs. I only have one, but so you need to still hook it up or whatever for that game.
I have my Retron hooked up right in front of me. I have my Dreamcast and my what's that, Master System are hooked up to the TV right in front of me.
Okay, so you can still access it.
So, I play my Dreamcast as much as I do anything else.
Because of Crazy Taxi?
No, well, all right, it's fishing.
Oh,
it's
Sega
Bass Fishing with the Bass Fishing controller.
Rod, yeah,
is amazing. It is.
That controller is so great. And then I saw this one article of a guy who used that controller to play Soul Calibur and did well in it.
All right, Soul Calibur,
yeah,
Bass Fishing, and Crazy Taxi, and Cannon Spike. I play a lot of Cannon Spike because I should. It was expensive.
Yeah. Your money's worth, dude.
Well, real talk, I only paid $5 for it. So
yeah,
but it is.
So it's a principle of the thing. You gotta.
Yeah. So I play those 4 games more than anything else on my Dreamcast, but I do play my Dreamcast as much as I do most things. So,
well, when we're there in Texas, I will be on the lookout for it for you.
Where's that at? At the Arlington Convention Center. In Arlington, Texas. That's Retropalooza 6, October 29th and 30th. Be sure to see us there.
Oh my goodness.
Jay should pay me.
I know. God, we need money, Jay.
No
what else we got here?
Oh,
I saw that there's another
sponsored by Retropalooza.
Another Yoshi game's coming. Yoshi's Crafted World.
There's another Yoshi game which I don't know much about. I'll probably buy it, never play it like I did the other Yoshi games.
Based on what I'm reading, it kind of sounds like a Little Big Planet, only with Yoshi, because he's traveling through like boxes and paper cups and household items, and that's kind of like Little Big Planet. So maybe something like that.
I got Little Big Planet 3. It was the first game I had for my PS4.
Yeah,
and it was extremely okay. I don't think I ever really got the gist of it, or never got into the meat of it. You know what I mean? Because people love that game.
Oh, it has a following. People love to design levels and share them, and some of them are pretty well made. Yeah.
And I never, I guess, got into that. So, I don't.
That's all good.
So, but Yoshi, it may be great. I don't know. I'm sure we'll buy it because we buy Nintendo stuff in this house. But there's a new Kirby's Epic Yarn. I don't know if you.
Wait, what? Say what?
Kirby's Epic Yarn for the 3DS is coming. That was on the.
No way. That is awesome. I'm not seeing that in my list. So Kirby's Epic Yarn for the 3DS, huh?
Yep, for the 3DS.
That will be. Oh, let's see. 1, 2. So that'll be the 4th Kirby game on the 3DS. That's great. So after Battle Royale, it needs to redeem itself because that game was terrible.
Let's see. Starlink Battle for Atlas. Star Fox. What? Starlink Battle for Atlas launches on the Switch.
Man, Nintendo is killing it right now.
Do a barrel roll and defeat Star Wolf's team and Star Fox missions. I missed that part. So I don't know. Let's see. We got more role-playing games, the RPGs. We got The World Ends With You Final Remix.
Yep. I'm not going to get that.
Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Torna, the Golden Country. I don't know.
Yeah, I have that on a wish list. So that's a maybe. Okay. Yeah.
So I think we got some sports games, which, they're fun.
If
I like
that,
NBA
have
basketball.
At it. Yeah.
If I had more time, I would play more like 2K. I think I could get into it again because yeah. I played golf on my PS4 the other day. Hadn't done that in a long time. So golf. I like a sports game every now and then.
Just golf? That's what it's called.
It was Rory McIlroy PGA Tour. Is when he took over for Tiger Woods, when Tiger Woods fell off.
Because he was caught in the scandal.
It was way after that. It was when he didn't really retire from golf. He just kind of faded away.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
And he just, things weren't going well for him.
Sure.
So
sure.
He faded, and so he lost the EA sponsorship, and they made another PGA Tour golf game. It's fun. I mean, It is what it is. It's I like it.
Yeah. All right.
I really like the Tiger Woods games for the Xbox. There's one that has it's the deal called a Game Breaker or whatever. You build up your pretty much a spirit meter, and then you can hit hole in ones on par fours. I love that game.
That's a pretty interesting concept. Okay.
Oh, I played the heck out of it.
Huh.
So,
Sweet.
anyways, that's not here nor there. So don't worry about that. All right, let's see. What else do we have on this list? I don't know.
I am seeing all the stuff you mentioned. I'm not a Katamari person, but I know people are, so yay for
I
that.
always wanted to try that. I never have.
I just there's so many franchises out there that I just don't have the energy for. You know, they're good, I'm sure, but like Assassin's Creed, well established, well known franchise. I just don't have the. I have other stuff I'd rather play. You know.
Like Assassin's Creed was like one of my go-tos for a long time. All the way through
Really?
the Xbox. Like I played the first one. The first one got really repetitive. Then I got Assassin's Creed 2 and it was like Renaissance Italy. And I played that whole trilogy from start to finish.
Yeah.
Loved it. It's like Brotherhood and then whatever the other one. It was the Ezio trilogy.
Hmm.
I played those. Then I played 3, which was the American Revolution one. That was really good. And then Black Flag, which was pirates. That
And
was
pirates are
4.
cool.
Those games were so much fun. And then they started doing stinkers. They just started kind of they fell off, and I quit playing them. And then this Odyssey one,
Yeah.
I may be back in if I had more time. The problem is it comes out like October 2nd, which is right square. I hadn't got Spider-Man yet because I've been busy.
Oh man, you have
So
it
I'm
busy.
gonna have Spider-Man's next, and then if I don't get Spider-Man before, I'll probably have to wait till Christmas because October 26th, I am buying Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm gonna ride horses, I'm gonna drink in saloons, I'm gonna shoot bad guys, and there ain't a damn thing anybody can do about it.
Does a guy go yeehaw when he rides his horse?
God, he better.
I just make my day.
Give me that.
Giddy up! Come on.
Oh, yeah. I don't care what happens. I'm taking that day off work.
Good for you. You deserve that. You work too hard.
I'm clearing my calendar. I'm taking the day off work. I'm taking that weekend off. I'm not probably going to leave the house and just God love her, and you just better be ready because. And I've been trying to warn her. I said, "Now, listen, darling, honey,
I love you, but
I love you dearly, but." And this has been like a year's preparation. I'm not even joking. I've been telling her,
she's ready then. She's good.
like, you're gonna be a video game widow. And I know you don't know what that is right yet because, daddy goes and does his things in little bursts. I'm going to disappear for about a month. I'll go to work. I'll make sure everyone's fed and, the lights stay
clothed
on. But I'm going to be missing a lot. So hopefully nothing important happens in that month about the month of November.
If it does, text me. Don't call me. And
well, if it's important, you can bother me. But if it's not, like if
we're out of milk, then...
no, milk, no. I have the 4 B's, and this is from being a dad.
Yeah.
When Isaac would have friends over, I was like, all right, there's the 4 B's, man. If you're burning, if you're broken, if you're barfing, or if you're
bleeding.
That's the other one. That's the other B. You can come get me. Other than that, y'all handle it.
Yeah.
If you need something to drink, y'all handle it. If somebody pees the bed, y'all handle it.
Yeah.
You better be on fire, throwing up, bleeding, or broken before you come get me.
Father of the Year. I love that.
Yeah, look at me go.
Yeah. This is great. I'm going to use that for whenever I become an uncle or something.
I become an uncle.
Yeah.
Don't bother me, you little bastard. B's for bastard.
And we are Our Parents' Basement. Do not recommend calling children bastards, but you know what? Sometimes they have
unless they are.
Let's say let's have it coming.
I mean, you gotta call a bastard every now and then.
Walter, is there anything else on this list that we need to discuss?
Hell, I don't know. I'm just happy to be here, man.
Yeah, it looks like some good stuff. That Final Fantasy extravaganza, as they called it, is my biggest piece of excitement. What about you? What are you most excited about?
The Switch Online.
Yeah, good one.
I think that's going to be it. I was more excited for the games that I already own coming to the Switch than anything else. And that's weird. Oh, maybe Luigi's Mansion. Luigi's Mansion.
Oh, Luigi's Mansion. Yeah.
That was
the first thing we talked about that. Yeah. Good one.
I'm very excited about that. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes, how this pans out. if you will.
Definitely. Only time will tell. Well, what we're going to do now is I think we're just going to hand the floor back to you. And can you give us our goodbye shtick real quick?
I sure can.
Thank you.
First of all, I want to take a second and say thank you to the Video Game of the Month.club for sponsoring this podcast. Thank y'all so much. If you need any of those video games sent right to your door, just hit them up at videogameofthemonth.club and they can fix you up with a subscription. Be sure to tell them that you were sent by OPB and they'll give you $10 off your first box. So there you go. Your money ahead already.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you've enjoyed this episode of the podcast, there is 113 others on iTunes,
Crazy.
Stitcher, Google Play, iHeartRadio, SoundCloud, Spotify, where them big boys at, Tuned In, and some other razzmatazz. So download us on your mobile device. Take us with you everywhere you go. There's plenty to listen to, to entertain you. If you want to interact with us, you can hit us up at OPB Podcast on Twitter, Facebook.com/OPB Podcast. That Instagram is at OPB Podcast. One of these days, I promise we will upload more to Instagram. We're just not very active on there.
I just signed up for one, and I still don't know how this works at all.
Well, maybe you should take the OPB one, and you should learn how to use it. Because I'm not good at social media. We would probably have more people listen to this podcast than the 200 or whatever that do each week.
Yeah.
So we're
thankful for, by the way, who we're very thankful for.
So we would have way more than that if we're better at social media. So maybe I need to spend more time on that. I don't know. I'm a busy guy.
Yeah.
So but we appreciate hearing from y'all. Love hearing from y'all. Love the questions, comments, and smart remarks. Let's see what else. Oh, if you like this, you want to watch the video of this, you can look right over there, I believe. Right over there.
Yeah.
And you can check out all of our podcasts that are the video versions. We're right there on the YouTubes. Just search for Our Parents' Basement on YouTube and we're right there. We've got a cool little TV icon. You can't miss it.
Can't miss it.
But that's really about it, man. You got anything else you need to add?
Nope. This has been a lovely discussion. So thanks for taking the time to chat with me this evening. And thanks you to all the listeners for listening.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate it. It was cool hanging out with y'all. It was cool hanging out with everyone. So here's some deuces for you, and I'm going to say good night.
All right, later.